Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to be rebuilding the Slingshot. Now if you've seen my ohm video, you will see that this coil is shot and we have a new one. And how I knew that the coil was shot, well, first of all, let's make sure that it's this one. But how I knew was when I got the game, the switches for it were taped up, and I untaped them. There was electrical tape around them, so the slingshot wouldn't work. And the minute I played a game and it bounced off the slingshot, it blew the fuse. So then I ohm tested it and found out that the coil is shot. So that's why somebody taped up the contacts on it, so this could never fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to take my electrical tester, we're going to put on ohms, which is the upside down horseshoe, turn it on, and it will zero out, and we will touch the two lugs, and as you can see, is this the bad one or is the other one the bad one? I keep forgetting. 3.5, that's the good one. And this one is, yeah. So it's getting, I don't know if you can really see that, but that's what it's reading. And the good one is reading 3.5, 3.4. Can you see that? And the new one will be reading a little bit higher, just because there's not in the circuit or nothing. So let's get this thing taken apart, since we verified and we know now it's not working. Let's get it apart. First thing we're going to do is we got 4 screws here, and then we got the 2. Let's desolder it first, just to get that out of the mix. I really like to drop this camera down. Let me pause the video and drop the camera down so it's a little closer for you. Alright, we're a little closer. And we're just going to desolder it. Just going to take these wires. There's 2 wires on this side. I'm going to heat them up. Pull each one out. And then the main power wires on this side. I'm going to heat them up. Do we want to go from the top or the... There we go, I can feel it coming loose now. And are we going to come loose? I can see it bubbling. Bubbling. You can come however you want to come loose, because I don't care, you're bad. There we go. That always happens, they just pop like that. Alright, so we got 4 screws right here that hold this base on, and we will take them off. Take them off and throw them on the side. The reason why I'm taking them off, you will see in a minute. I could just take these off and put a new coil in there. But actually, no, I can't. Alright, let's get this out of my way. There we go. Here's the bracket. 2 screws, 2 nuts. But the reason why we want to get it out is we want to clean this off really good. Get the grease off it and everything, and get the switch cleaned here. And if you notice it, this linkage right here is the exact same thing as flipper linkage. Alright, so let's get this apart. It's just the 2 screws, and it looks like the sleeve is melted in. Let's do this first. Let's loosen these screws up on the back. It makes it so much easier taking the screws out, because these aren't even screwed in like the flippers. They were actually screwed into the base. These are not. They're just held by the screws and nuts. See how loose that is? The screw is actually screwed into the plate on the flippers. And, ooh, it's got a burn and everything. That's what we need. But wow, came out. I didn't think it would come out. I figured this was just going to be melted, totally melted right in it. But yeah, it came out. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let's throw that down there with scrap. Alright, let's get my naphtha out so I can get this puppy cleaned off. Put it back together. The burn mark's not coming off, but oh well. Don't matter. Don't matter one little bit. Alright, that's all cleaned. Now we got the other one as a reference, so we can see that went like that. And that does not go like that. That goes like that. That like that. And that like that. You know how I know that too? Because the old coil had it coming out the bottom. It's alright, let's get this tightened back down, and then we will get to that mess there. Do we want to do it the same way? Yeah, let's do it the same way. Just to make it uniform. We'll put the screws and nuts in the same way. It don't matter. But we'll just make it look just like that side. I will be doing that side off video. As you know, I do one thing. Just like there's two of these steppers that you can't really see right there. To exact one of those. I'll rebuild one with you, and then I'll rebuild one by myself. It just helps me going on the machine. If I just do one at a time with you guys, I can do the other one off camera and just zoom through it. Okay, and these I'm going to put some flux on them real quick since I just got them out of the way. Alright, that all set over there. We'll take the spring off here and put it right there, and then we'll get my naphtha again in another clean little spot. Go right to town over here, and we will clean this off. This is greasy for some reason. It's got like old stuck grease. That leads me to believe that there was an issue with it, so they greased it up for some reason, which is a big no. Oh, and if you watch my flipper rebuild, remember I was telling you about beveled edges? It's got perfect beveled edges, just like the flipper plunger. So this is the exact same assembly as the flipper. The way it comes on and off. Actually, I'm going to pull that apart because there's just a bunch of gooey goo on that shaft I don't want on there. Take the little hairpin clip off, put it on the side, and this should just slide right off. Oh yeah, look at all that grease. See, it's basically the same style bushing. It's just a little shorter. So it's not, it's the same type of setup, but it's a shorter bushing. But you can rebuild these the exact same way. You just get some of these smaller ones. Alright, But I've never had an issue with actually these pieces where they didn't, they were loose or whatever. But I'm sure there are machines out there with them. I just haven't had one. It's just all like a thin, somebody must have sprayed it with something. That's what I'm guessing. I sprayed it with something. Let me get this on here and we'll clean this shaft off too. I gotta remember to watch my time because this thing shuts off at 30 minutes. I totally forgot about that. I haven't worked on this machine in 2 months, I bet. I'm gonna have to look at one of my old videos and find out when's the last time I actually worked on this machine. I bet it's been 2 months. A piece of 600 grit. Get that switch real quick. How's that? Is there a hole in there? Yeah. I know you can't really see it, but there's a leaf switch right here, and I'm just cleaning the contacts. Oh, we got one. I've been wanting to show you guys these. Is this one? Or is it just a light messing with me? Yes. This is one of the biggest things that will mess with you rebuilding a machine. Intermittent issues. Let's see if we can get that to focus. With leaf switches. I don't think it's going to focus really good, but this contact right here is loose. It's loose right on this leaf switch. When I was cleaning it, you can hear it actually. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flux this. I wish you could see it better. See if I keep it away like that. But anyways, this is loose on there. It's one of the #1 things that leads to just intermittent weird issues on pinball machines. Like, man, this thing doesn't score all the time, or the just doesn't work correctly, or you know I cleaned it, everything's adjusted correctly, but I still got issues. Well, yeah, it's that switch. I want to take that off because I want to see the back side of it too, and see if the other back side has got an issue too. But then I can show you easier how I'll fix it. There's some foot-long screws on there. Let me get that out. I just want to see if the other side. No, the other side's good. So anyways, what I'm going to do, can you see that? Okay, you can see that. I am going to, let's get this right here. I am going to put a little flux on there. And then we are going to solder that pad right to the leaf switch. The flux is basically like a cleaner for the metal. I don't know if you can see it good, but Now, by doing this, sometimes the switch will act a little different and you will have to readjust it. But I don't think this one's going to have any issues just because of how it works. It's just a push down switch. No, it's okay. But that's how you will fix that. Let me show you it again. But see, now that contact is soldered right to the leaf. A guy I was talking to calls them spinners. And it makes totally awesome sense that it spins. And that's one of your biggest issues for odd leaf situations. I had that with a machine I was working on, the drop targets. They just didn't work for some reason. Well, they would work and then they wouldn't. And you had to hit them really, really super hard to make them work. Ends up the leaf, where the wire hooks up to the leaf, was broke on the inside. It cracked. And something if you just hit it hard enough. Okay, yeah, that's working. If you hit it hard enough, it made the target work. But if you hit it light, it didn't. So when I took the leaf apart, I could see it was obviously broken in half. So I got scrap leaves like these. I just made a new one, you know, out of the scrap. You know, I didn't charge the customer or anything, you know, for fixing it. But I did tell them that it was broken. I did fix it. So yeah, you can save these and you cut them to length and you can just drill a hole. But you do need to buy new contacts. And you can get those at PBR. PBR sells them. So anyways, yeah, saved a guy. Instead of buying a whole new switch assembly, I just fixed his switch just by putting a new leaf on it, one new leaf, and that fixed the crack, and then it worked perfect after that. Alright, okay, so we got that fixed. I'll put that back on. Sorry that I'm in your way. I don't feel like running two cameras today. The only reason why is I haven't used my cameras in a long time, and every single battery's dying like instantly. So I'm on my third battery, and all I did was rebuild flippers, one flipper, and then I rebuild this, and I'm on my third battery. So let's give this a little 1-2. There we go. That goes here, the spring goes on there, get that like that, there we go. Screws, let's get it started with the electric screwdriver because I got to hold it. Electric screwdriver's got the magnet on it. I just want to make sure that is opening and closing correctly. Since I messed with it, let's make you a little wider. I think this is all I'm doing for today for a while. I'll rebuild these two. My camera's really hot. I think it's because batteries are so not like in a full charge state, so the camera's working a little harder than it needs to. So I think I'm going to do these two. Well, I'm going to finish this one up, rebuild the other side, and then take a couple hour break and then get back to it. I really want to finish this machine this weekend. I have that Lucky Aces I want to get working on and then get rid of it. because it's a cool machine. You know, don't get me wrong, it's a real cool looking machine. It looks really awesome. It's just, it's not my style, so I don't think I want to keep it. But you know how that goes. The minute you say you do that is the minute you realize this is an awesome game. And one of my friends has one of the awesome games that I was told that sucks. Williams Superstar sucks, I was told. So I sold it. I regret it. It was a fun game. Really fun game. So my thing is, I don't sell games anymore until they're finished. So yeah, I've never played a Lucky Ace before, so I don't know if this game sucks or not, and I'm not going to find out the way by big selling it and then regretting it like I did last time. And I can't get at it right there. That's the problem with recording these videos for you guys. Sometimes when I do this, my view is obstructed. Ow, 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 ow. My wire gets hot when you do that. My view is restricted so I can let you get your view. And I want to see that when it's up. I need to make sure on that. I don't know where I put my sandpaper. Just clean the switch and I lost my sandpaper already. Yeah, it's open. Where the hell did I put it? I'll find it. I'll find it when I do something else. Alright, and that's how we rebuild one slingshot on a Williams Grand Prix. Works nice and free now. Yeah, I might have to adjust that one because, like I said, once you fix the switches, you can get where they don't operate as good as they used to. So I will have to maybe tweak that when I get the machine running. I might have to tweak it. I might not. I don't think so. It sounds like it's opening and closing. I can hear it go click, 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 click from, you know, the contacts touching each other. But I won't know until when I plug it in and if it starts, you know, scoring points. But this is the point switch, and these two switches are the ones that fire the coil. So as you can see how the power runs, it goes to here. And then one wire comes over to here, and then this wire connects this side to this side, and this wire here connects this side to that side. So if this closes, it's basically kind of like closing that switch, since they're wired together like that. So anyways, that's how you rebuild one of the slingshots, the left slingshot on a Williams Grand Prix. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. You wouldn't believe how many people watch my videos and don't subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you never know when my next video is coming out. You don't have to hit the bell, you know, to get a notification. I never do that myself. I'm on YouTube so much, you know, watching friends' videos and stuff like that, and other cool channels. I just look at my subscriptions and it, what do you call it? Is this a subscription button? Yeah, the subscription button. Right here on the bottom of the screen, you can just hit subscriptions, and it will take you to to all your subscriptions you got. So yeah, I don't have notifications turned on my phone. I just have it set up like that. But anyways, yeah, hit the like button if you like it. Subscribe. Drop some comments down there if you had any questions about this, or anything in general. Give me a thank you, or hey, you know, that's a hack job, or whatever. Just, you know, anything. Just anyways, thanks for watching. Later.